So let's have a look at the new, I say combat, but it's not a combat, is it? It's a weapon, but I say combat. The Cosmic Rust Blaster. So blast Cosmic Rust that spreads to multiple targets. Targets receive 40% more damage from elements, acid, fire, and electricity. And are slowed down by 30% for 10 seconds. It increases your normal damage of your bot by 32%. So this every 15 seconds slows defensive for 10 seconds, makes acid fire and electricity do 40% more damage. So the cosmic rust on its own doesn't do any damage, but it emphasizes acid fire and electricity. And obviously just increase the damage of your bot by 32% or whatever it is for the 4-star, which is 22% and 12%. So you can see there that the percentage changes between the 5, 4, and 3-star. So the 40% extra damage is static with the 5 and 4. We're going to have 30% with the 3-star. The slowdown changes for each iteration, and so does the damage your bot does, depending on the 5, 4, and 3-star. So here his Hound. And there's the Cosmic Rust Blaster. So I think you can agree, it looks very, very cool. I like the visual effects of it. And we're sort of talking in playtest about how this can be a new sort of element in the game on defense. Very, very cool. We're talking in playtest, and like I said, 60%. I said, that's a lot. 60% extra fight damage, 60% extra acid damage. That's crazy. So, the sort of came in and said, yeah, but it's only for 10 seconds out of 15. It's not constant. And a bit of back and forth talking. And then they sort of said something. They came up with a massive sort of list of this is what it does and this is how. And it was very confusing, if I'm honest with you. And I would say I'm quite technical. I'm quite knowledgeable in the game. But after reading that, I was like, I'm not even sure what this does. I also know what it does, but it's very confusing on how it actually works. And so I said, what? I'm going to have to go on to test it and see, like, if it lives up to its expectations on what it does compared to, in principle, compared to what it actually does. Because there's a lot of things in the game where we look at it and go, oh, that sounds so OP. And you sort of try it and go, well, maybe it's not. Then there's some things where you look at it and go, it sounds alright. And then you try it and go, whoa, that's amazing. So I think the easiest thing, guys, is simply just to try it out in game, give it a whirl, and judge it on that. Forget the stats, forget anything else. Let's just judge it. And this is how I tested it. Now you can run numbers with acid and with fire, and you can run numbers after numbers and test it. But sadly, it just takes too much time. And so I like to run it in kind of more real life situations, not just like hitting the HQ or one target and look at the numbers and going, oh yeah, it's doing 2% more or whatever like that. You can do that, but I just find that when I'm sort of talking to you guys and sort of saying what this bot does, you guys just want to know, will it give me an advantage? Is it better than older content? Stuff like that. How's it going to help me? We don't really need to run numbers. So, this is how I sort of tested it out. We've got 6-gun with Top Shot. We've got Brainstorm with Nightstick. And we've got Hound with the Cosmic Blaster. So we've got Fire mixed with Acid mixed with the Cosmic Blaster, which obviously emphasizes that. So we're literally going to drop the box. I'm going to drop them right on the corner just here where the launch pad. Just corners there. Drop all 3. I'm going to let it run for 30 seconds. You can see there, that's the damage that's left. So see, you're taking all this out, and you've got the shield gen, you've got the turret left over, you've got the resource buildings here, and you've got the spider mine surrounded. So that's with the Cosmic Rust Blaster over 30 seconds. So I thought to myself, fire mixes with acid. What I'm literally going to simply do is, I'm going to see on what happens if I run the exact same test, but I'm going to take the 5-star Cosmic Rust Blaster off. So obviously fire and acid mix. So we know that sort of stacks already anyway. And so I thought I'm going to run exactly the same situation, but with 2 top shots and 1 nightstick, and see if I can notice much difference between what the Cosmic Blaster brings to my team. So exactly the same again. Dropping all 3 bots. Just going to fast forward it a bit. And we're going to see what it does in 30 seconds. We've got the acid there. We've got the fire from Top Shot, which is obviously emphasized by the acid. And then when we get to 3 minutes exactly, we'll see where we are up to. And you can see there, 30 seconds again, it's actually done more damage having a 4-star top shot in my team at level 8, I think it is, or 7 or 8, than a 5-star Cosmic Rust Blaster. And I was sat there thinking, but why is that? If Cosmic Rust Blaster emphasizes acid and fire, then why is that? And I'm not sure. Because there was so much sort of jargon and so much talk in the chat on why it does the things it does. I just think that on paper, this should do more than Top Shot, 4-star Top Shot does. A 5-star Cosmic Blaster should do more than a 4-star Top Shot. And I've seen a lot of people sort of in chats going like, after the stream saying, oh, it sounds really good. It looks really good. I can't wait to get it. And I was sort of sat there thinking, I won't be. You can say, yeah, but you didn't use any abilities, Wozza, and things like this. Yeah, that is true. I'm just going off pure DPS. And you could say, yeah, but you didn't use any abilities. But then I don't like using abilities with combat because there's no guarantee because you've got to time it really well. But there is a couple of good things that come from this. So if you wanted to sort of separate your deployment by 5 seconds, you could have a constant Cosmic Rust. But then you got constant fire and acid with Top Shot. And maybe that is why the difference is because Top Shot is constant and not for 10 seconds every 15. So for 5 seconds, you're not having any combo with it. Maybe it's that. I'm not too sure. And also, the other good thing is the slowdown. Yes, you do get a slowdown, but what is the point in slowing defenses down if you're going to take a bit longer to kill them? So there is some good elements from this Cosmic Blaster, but I just think if I was comparing a 4-star to a 4-star, I'd say the slow element maybe gives it that bit of an edge over maybe a Top Shot or something else. But we're comparing a 5-star to a 4-star that's not even maxed. So personally, I'm not really going to go for this Cosmic Blaster as it is right now when I've already got a 4-star Top Shot.